I would say to me, leadership is a number of things. Firstly, when I think of a leader, it's someone that has a clear vision of where they want to go, where they want to take an organization. They're great communicators, so they have the ability to articulate that vision, and they have the ability to inspire. So the group that's around them, the supporting cast, if you will, they all have the same enthusiasm that the leader would have for a common goal, for a common good. If I were to think back on my career, there have been a number of people that have been very influential to me. Tom Brendan, who worked in our commercial banking, was a vice president of commercial banking in Halifax, was very influential. Craig Thompson, our current vice president, same thing. Charismatic guy, leader through and through. I had the good fortune of spending an afternoon with retired General Rick Hillier last year, and I asked him, his views on leadership, and what he told me was the single most important thing was his ability to connect one-on-one, whether it was 30 seconds that he had with a soldier in the field or whether he was talking in front of a group of 200 people. He had that ability to make that connection, and it made people fiercely loyal to him. A little secret that I picked up, but I realized that the people that have been influential to me and whom I viewed as great leaders all had that characteristic. I think leaders are both born and created. Firstly, they're born. They're born with that natural ability to want to lead. You may see it in the playground when they're a little child, and you see it growing up in their professional lives. But beyond that, I think leaders also look for opportunities to improve themselves, to make themselves even more efficient leaders. And so whether they reach out through personal experience in their home lives, in their career, they use that experience to make themselves even better leaders, to be more efficient. Communication versus action, that is a tough question. I thought about that for a while. It's funny because with communication, you think communicators, key leaders throughout times are synonymous with being great communicators. Winston Churchill is a perfect example of that. But I think the reality is that action speaks louder than words. If a leader is going to ask the troops to walk through the fire, he should have walked through it first. I think they need to definitely lead by example. So I would say that absolutely action is number one, but the ability to be a great communicator would be a strong second for sure.